This is breaking news, and let's head over to Blaine Anthony to see what he has to say about it.
You know what drives me crazy? People like me. Why people like me? Because there's people out there that are spending $1,500, $2,000, more than $2,000 for a new bow every single year. I've been able to shoot a new bow every single year. Why? The bow manufacturers that may sponsor my show, may not sponsor my show, they'll send me all the free bows I want. So I'll shoot a bow after a bow. Every year I shoot a new bow. Why? Because I get paid to shoot a new bow. I get paid as a TV show host to convince you that you need to shoot a new bow. So you spend $1,800 on a new bow, and then this new cam or this lightweight, we're going 6 feet per second faster. Are you bananas? I'm here to tell you. When I had to shoot a new bow, I actually shot worse with the new bow. I just got settled into my new bow. I'm shooting dimes with my new bow. Then a new bow shows up and it pulls worse. It's all hype. It's all media. Get a bow that you like and keep it forever. Save yourself a whole bunch of money. If you like wasting money, you can just send it to me for giving you this advice. Just send me like $2 grand a year and go, why are you sending Blaine $2 grand? Well, because he told me I don't need a new bow and I'm actually going to shoot better with my old bow. But no, I want to buy a new bow because I want to stick my chest out and go, I got the new such and such of the... When I see it, I just go, you ain't smart. So last week we were in Florida. We did not get done. So let's do a little preview of what you missed last week. So last week we kicked off Leigh's gator hunt, and of course, kind of what we do, we don't cut things and we don't add things. We just ran out of time. We only got 30 minutes. Just when things were starting to get exciting.
First kill of the bow.
Woo!
Cool, that felt good. I killed Gator with my bow. And it was all good.
So congrats to Leigh on his first bow kill ever. And it was an alligator. How awesome was that? Well, what's Leigh missing? I'll tell you what Leigh's missing. Leigh is missing pork. So we're gonna send him out to a ground blind and he's gonna wait for hogs to show up. It's never boring in a ground blind with Leigh Mcnasty. And he has some big time issues.
The time is about now 8:15 in the morning, and we've not seen one hog. There have been some fat freaking squirrels with their bellies hanging over their knees. But I'm gonna sit for a little while, I think for another hour, and see if I can get me a hog.
Okay.
Get out! Go! Get out! I'm trying to hunt, okay?
Okay.
Well, I just figured out why we're not seeing nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
The Hitmen is brought to you by Zeus Broadheads, Nightmare Extreme Arrows, Whitetail Products Gone Wild, DNZ Products, the DX Headlamp, the Power Light 3-in-1 Flashlight, Steady Form, the Hands-Free Grunter, and what keeps us warm all year? The Heater Bodysuit.
Okay, so Leigh isn't seeing anything in the ground blind, but I go drop Leigh off at the ground blind again. Well, when I left, I kind of went down the road, I turned the corner, I look off to my left, and there's 2 hogs in the tall grass, and they're not moving. They let me drive right by them. So I haul butt another mile, go pick Leigh up. I'm like, Leigh, I got 2 hogs standing there, get in the back of the side-by-side. When I stop, you shoot. Game over, we got our hog, and you don't have to sit in the ground blind no more. So Leigh loads in, we drive up, and we are going to get us a hog one way or another, no ground blind involved. Well, Leigh did not hear me say, I'm gonna go. So I couldn't see Leigh. Leigh's at full draw. Start her up, start to take off. As I take off, Leigh's at full draw. Knock falls off string. Leigh releases, bow blows up. I mean, blows up. You saw the arrow, poof, just lands in the grass very softly. No damage was done to the arrow, but the bow, on the other hand, big problems. We'll just call that a miss. Super simple. Leigh misses with his bow. Anyway, Leigh's like, bro, I really don't want to go back to the ground blind. Is there any chance, you know the area, will you walk me around and we can just stalk around the Everglades and look for a hog and get one like that? Keep in mind, Leigh no longer has a bow. He's borrowing a gun. But anyway, I'm like, yeah, let's do that.
So tell us what happened, Leigh. Why are we out here with a gun?
Well, we had this brilliant idea to get in the back of a Ranger and shoot some hogs from the Ranger. So when we found these hogs, I was at full draw and there was a little miscommunication and Blaine kind of took off. So I went back, my arrow went forward, my release went off, and the bowstring broke. So now we've got a gun.
I literally don't even care.
I care a little.
They're on the road. I'd be able to shoot on the road. That's what I'm talking about. Redemption,
Yeah.
baby.
We didn't get one last year, we got one this time.
Yes, sir. And we did it the hard way, son. Ain't
Hard
no
way.
sitting in the ground blind.
My ADHD can't handle that. I hate it. I did that all deer season, I'm done with it.
I know you just told us 15 minutes ago what happened on the road, but come on.
So y'all saw it. We kind of got frozen in the road because we were just gonna walk back, but I heard some little squealing, and all of a sudden we saw little piglets and then a big hog run by with spots all over him. And Blaine made the decision, I'm gonna creep around this corner, look down this road, and he said, come on, there's a big hog down here. So he said, creep around, it's gonna be around the bend. And as soon as I peeked around, I had to kind of tiptoe because this guy was sitting there picking around at the dirt, and as soon as he gave me that chance, I put it on him, and he went down instantly.
So here we have the dynamic duo, Twyla and Dave. You gotta feel a little bad for Twyla. Dave's her cameraman. What are you gonna do? I'm not going, so Dave's like, I'll do it. Especially if he could be on camera for 1 second, he's gonna do it.
This segment is brought to you by Zeus Broadheads. The patented Zeus Broadhead blades collapse when making contact with bone, then redeploy, bringing devastation and penetration to another level. See more at ZeusBroadheads.com.
Okay, this ain't gonna take you long, Twyla. Now, before they even get settled in the blind, I am telling you the downside of Whitetail Products Gone Wild, because I got that out there with the corn, the hogs are coming right back before Twyla can even get her gun ready.
Shaka to the laka. That is one dead pig. All right, so tell me about your hunt, Twyla.
What, a
How long-
whole
how
5
long
minutes?
How long have we been here? I think the only reason we were here 5 minutes because you're like, I'm not in any hurry.
I ain't no hurry. I wouldn't go
I'm
nowhere.
like-
Well, if you've seen when we pulled in, they was already on the corn that Blaine had put out earlier. So it's like, I'm not going to be in no rush. And then, yeah, in the midst of trying to get set up, they come out and I wasn't ready. You all got to kind of feel sorry for me because I'm stuck with that for a cameraman.
I totally feel sorry. Worst cameraman ever. Worst cameraman ever.
We'll go grab him and drag him behind the blind and wait for some more pigs. So, see what happens. Well, here we are in Florida at Townsend & Sons for our annual hog and gator combo. I got my hog out of the way. So Blaine had went out earlier and put out some corn and some of the Whitetail Products Gone Wild. So it was already out there, and as you saw, by the time I got out to the stand, I already had a couple of pigs that was there. So they ran off, were getting a blind, trying to get things set up. The pigs come back, and I think I was there a whole 5 minutes. So I didn't bring a gun with me on this trip. So I borrowed Dave's gun, his AR Daddy gun. It's got the DNZ scope mounts on it, and the best part was it had a suppressor. So now that my hog is done, it's time to go out and see if I can get my gator.
So we're walking around with Leigh with his bow, just looking for a gator. Maybe we can hook one, maybe he can find one within his range on the bank. Well, sure enough, we spot this awesome gator, but he's on a bank, way out of Leigh's range. Daniel's like, Twyla, you got the gun. So of course, Twyla, who's not even technically hunting, Twyla's like, yeah, I'll take that alligator. So of course, last minute, without warning, without being ready or even mentally prepared, Twyla's on this gator.
Now you gotta go out there and get him.
That was awesome.
Twyla absolutely, is that the word I use all the time? Absolutely? Start it again. Beep. Twyla rolled that gator, and she convinced Daniel to go get it. That's one thing I'm not down. I'm just that old cedar swamp, waist deep. I ain't getting it. But Daniel, he went out and got the gator. Voila!
Thank you for getting my gator.
No problem.
Everything this trip at Townsend and Sons has been right like that. My hog hunt was over within 5-10 minutes. Gator hunt was over within 5-10 minutes. We was riding around looking for a gator for Leigh, and I told Daniel that I wanted to shoot one off the bank this year, and we so happened to spot this guy setting up on the bank, and he sat there long enough for us to get set up. And so if you are looking for a awesome hog hunt or gator hunt, then check it off of your bucket list. Make sure you give Townsend and Sons a call, and Daniel will get you set right up.
This portion of the Hitmen is brought to you by bowbargain.com, the one place on the internet with liquidation pricing every day. bowbargain.com.
All right, I just want to break in real quick. After Christmas, Heater Bodysuit is looking to clear out their warehouse so that they can make room for brand new inventory that's coming in. You know how cold you were this winter. I don't care if you were in Texas, Virginia, or Saskatchewan. At some point you got cold. Rectify that problem. HeaterBodysuit.com. Go now. Don't wait till next year. And now Twyla's got pork and she's got some gator meat, which is awesome. Next up, we got Mr. Eddie Roberts. You know what Eddie's never done with us? Eddie's never gone gator hunting with us. But this year, he was in camp, and now we got Eddie gator hunting.
You're trying to snag me a gator right now.
So catching up flounder.
Line tight, okay? Line tight. Oh, for you.
Good job, Eddie.
Good job, what? I didn't even do nothing.
Look at the bubbles, bro.
Good Lord, how long is that? 13 feet? He can afford it. Pull him in.
That is strike one, Eddie. Lost a gator. Got to keep perfect amount of tension. It's just under the scales. Strike one.
Or it's a stick under here. Here, reel down, pull up. You might have a stick, I don't know.
Strike two. Strike two, Eddie. That is not an alligator. That's a stick. If you don't feel it, it's a stick.
You don't lose it. No, definitely. We gotta see what he is.
Tip high, tip high.
Hold it up, just let him run, right? Yeah, but when it tunes it's flat, don't let him have flat.
What did Jeb used to say? If he breaks the line, you don't fall over backwards, you're not pulling hard enough.
Walking real.
Feel? Yeah. How you feel?
I feel like I got a huge carpet on here or something. He's a 8 to 9. You want him or no? No. Yeah, I'm looking for something a little smaller. Yeah, yeah.
Strike three. I guess technically it's like a foul ball. See, when you're hunting alligators, you have to pay by the foot. Well, Eddie reeled one in that was too big. And I'm very used to Eddie's feeling there. Too big equals out of my budget. We're gonna play by baseball rules. It was a foul ball. You got the gator up. You just couldn't shoot it. So, we're gonna give you one more chance.
This is what I'm gonna shoot. Stay still. Good shot. Got him.
Good work. Thanks, man.
That was cool. I can't thank Townsend and Sons for my first gator. Let me tell you something. It's not easy, man. I mean, you got to fight these things. I had a 9-footer on before, and I tell you, it worked me. This gator right here is a 7-footer. The place is great. The accommodations are awesome. I mean, to experience something like this, that's unbelievable. And I'll tell you, if you ever want to kill a gator, you come down to Townsend and Sons in LaBelle, Florida. They'll treat you right.
When I was young, I had it all planned out, that something big was down the road. I really thought I'd have it all by now, not be a failure if I don't. That's when you say, hey, my love will know.